Hi everyone, I'm making some stewed chicken today. So I have my chicken in some water and I'm going to add my seasoning. Here are my seasonings that I'm going to put in, which is a chicken bouillon cube, black pepper, virgin olive oil, parsley, onion powder, garlic powder, and pink salt. So we're going to put our seasonings. But first I'm going to put some butter in. I'm sorry, didn't want to come down. We're just putting a little butter in. Actually, you will put a stick of butter in, but I had to send my husband out to put my the rest of the butter in, so it's okay. You can do it in the beginning. So put a stick of butter in. I had to use my little bit because I had to send my husband out. So we're gonna put that in, but I have to wash my hands right quick, y'all. Okay. Then we're gonna put in a bouillon cube. Just one. The chicken bouillon cube. Oh, it's a little piece of paper on it. Then we're gonna put in some parsley. I don't measure, but when I'm about to put it here, you will put a tablespoon of it in. So, cause I just pour, so I don't. Sorry. Same. You will put a tablespoon of garlic. I'm gonna say, yeah, a table and a half spoon of garlic. I like garlic, so I put a lot. Same thing with the onion powder, a table and a half. If you have to measure it, get that nice and seasoned up. We're gonna put some black pepper, table and a half. Okay, we're gonna put and actually no, erase that. Not a table and a half of black pepper. Do a teaspoon of black pepper. And then if you want to add some as you go on, that's fine. I'm trying to work, because I don't normally measure, but I'm trying to make it a case if y'all was wondering, like, how much she put in there. Put a tablespoon of oil in. I was just trying to, you know what I mean, help out with the measuring. And as far as the salt, I'm going to say put a teaspoon in, and then you will work up to what you feel as though you're gonna put a teaspoon in, and then just taste it to see if you feel like it needs more. Because like I said, I don't measure. I just kind of just put it in there. So just do a teaspoon, because you don't want it too salty. Because if it's too salty, you can't take the salt away. So a teaspoon will be good enough, and then you just work it down. And then we're going to also put a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I like that kick. And put a teaspoon of this is I'm gonna see if you can see this. Can you see this? I use this a lot. Original Creole seasoning. This is the brand. So I'm just going to put, you can do a little teaspoon. I'm just putting a little bit in there just for some extra flavor. You don't want to overdo it. Just a little bit, just for some extra. You can do a teaspoon, that's fine. You don't have to go crazy with it. Well, you'll notice when you use that, you're going to sneeze or choke. It has a lot of peppers, different peppers in there for the Creole sauce. And it, like I said, you either going to choke or sneeze. And then we're going to stir this up. And I'm going to put my heat on 6. I told you guys I have electric stove. So with my electric stove, we go by the number. So we're going to put this on 6. Put our lid on. Sorry, y'all. I know I should have had my lid already here, but I got to get it out. Sorry. So we're going to set our lid over top. And look at our little, see if I can show you. See that pretty thing? So pretty, right? That's the little lid cover. Ain't that so cute? Ain't it cute? So we're going to let this cook. So I put my stove on 6, which is medium for if you have a gas stove. So you can put it on 6. All right, you guys. Okay, our chicken is cooking down very well. It looks pretty good. The steam is there, but it's looking pretty good. We left it on for about an hour. So now we about to do the second part of it. That has to add in there, but look at that. That looks good, right? Sorry for all the smoke. Okay, so you want to get an all-purpose flour, and you're going to need some basic water. I'm using the bottled water because I don't feel like going to the sink. So we're going to put a cup full of flour. Actually, let's do 2 cups. So you would do 2 cups. I'm going to put the rest of this because it's not that much in here. So I just put all of it. I got flour everywhere. Ugh. So anyway, we're going to pour some water in. Now, the way that you pour your water in, just pour it. Say that's about, say that's about 1/3 of a cup that I just put in here. What you're going to do is basically whisk it around because you don't want it to be lumpy. So you just want to whisk it around. Of course, I'm going to have to put more water. Probably should have got a bigger bowl. Actually, wait a minute, y'all. We're going to put it in here instead of there because it's not giving me anywhere to okay. So anyway, you're going to pour the water in the mixture, but you have to kind of do your own judgment on it. I said 1/3 when I started out, but of course it's probably going to have to be more than that. I might even use this whole bottle, but I'm just pouring it in there because I don't want it thick. You want it to be a nice, smooth, consistent. I think this is enough water that I put in there. You want it to be a nice, smooth, consistent. And I'm going to use the whisker to get it the way I want it. Because you don't want it lumpy. And you don't want it lumpy when it goes in as well. Okay. So, I'm sorry for the other part of me having to switch it. But I had to switch it. So you see that smooth, consistent? See that? That's how you want it. And you want to make sure you get all the lumps out because you don't want it to be lumpy when you pour it in your mix. You don't want it to be lumpy. It almost looks like pancake mix or cake mix almost. You want it like that in that consistent. You want to do it very well. And like I said, as far as pouring the water in, it's hard to say the measurement. So I'm going to say just pour it until it gets like this in this consistent. I'm not even going to give you, because you see I started off with the 1/3 and then I had to add more. You could do the same thing and just add more, but just know that you want this consistency. You don't want no lumps in it. So I'm doing this around the bowl to make sure it's no lumps in it, because you want no lumps. Sauce, I'm going to make it a little bit thicker, so I'm going to add flour and water. All I did was put some flour. I'm sorry, see how this look? It looks like a pancake thing, but I took flour and I took water. Now as far as how much water, and you want to hurry up and whip it, because you don't want it to thicken up, because I'm not making dumplings. And you want to whip it up. I love how the thing is falling off the bone. So I just want to whip it up. Whip it up, whip it up, whip it up. And that, all this is doing is just thickening up the sauce. Okay. Thickening up the sauce. And you see how look at how it's just falling off the bone. And I use actually chicken breast to do this. You see how it's just falling off the bone. Love that. I'm going to put a little bit more, and that should be good. Yeah, that should be good. You just want to make sure it, yep, that's how I want it. This is my stewed chicken, y'all.